Hey guys, it's Linda here, and I'm going to show you on part 3 how to loom this Carlos little charm figure. So let's get started. So you're going to get your loom and go underneath. So we're going on one of the left or the right, it doesn't really matter. You're going to go underneath the cap band and all of the other bands, and you're just going to go and get the bottom two and bring the bottom two up. Whenever you're looming, all you're doing is bringing the bottom two up, and you're just going to do that throughout the whole length of the figure. You just bring the bottom two up. So you're just going to go in the peg, okay? So this is what it looks like. You're just going to go underneath all the bands and bring up the bottom two up and over. You have to go underneath. You have to go underneath. If you do it another way, it will be wrong. So just go underneath all of the bands and grab the bottom two and bring them up and over. And this is looming. So bring the bottom two bands up and over and put them on the peg. And with the arm, I suggest pulling it down because then all your bands might come off. So now this is what my loom looks like. You're just bringing the bands up and over. And then you're going to go underneath all the bands on the peg, grab the bottom two up and over. I'm so sorry, just one of my bands popped off. I didn't push it down good enough. And now you're going to bring the bottom two up and over. Now they're going to not go up and over there, it's just going to go on the side, okay? So you're going to get the bottom two bands in here and bring them up into the side right here for the neck, okay? So you're bringing the bottom two in here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing from in here, the arm, bring them up and over right there to the neck, okay? Okay? So once you do that, you're going to do the exact same thing. I hope you understand this, guys. You're just bringing the bottom two. Whenever you're looming, you're only bringing the bottom two bands up and over, okay? Up and over. Up and over. Here, I'll try to show it to you if you do not understand. So you go in, you just go inside the peg. Now move the triangle band out of the way and bring it up and over. I hope you saw that, guys. You just bring the bottom two bands up and over. Whenever you're looming, you just bring the bottom two bands up and over. I hope you understand, because if you're new at this, you might not, but you're just bringing the bottom two bands up and over. But you have to go in the middle and grab the peg underneath, and you're just from the shoulder bring up and to the neck band. So this is what your loom should look like. I'm trying really hard to describe it. You're just bringing the bottom two bands up and over, and this time you're going the bottom two bands up and to the side, okay? So now once you get to here, you're going to grab these two bottom bands and you bring them up, okay? And now this is, you just bring it up and over, and now you're going to go inside the peg, but there won't be any pegs disturbing it, so this is an easier row, in my opinion. Okay, so you're just going in, bringing the bottom two bands up and over, up and over, okay? So this is what your loom should look like. Once you do that, you're going into this peg and bringing the bottom two bands, which will be the skin tone. And if there's a different color, if it's when you bring them up and over, if you see like a black or a red, you're doing it wrong then. So you just like clean out your hook. I just usually just put my hook down and put all the bands back. Like, it's kind of hard to describe unless you know you're doing it, but you're just grabbing the bottom two. You're bringing the bottom two up and over, okay? Okay. So once you do that, you're grabbing in the neck band right here. In the head, you're grabbing the top two bands. And for me, they're going to the right. Now you're going inside, okay? So I just want to show you what my loom looks like. Now you're just going inside here, okay? That's why I didn't show the other two. It might be a little confusing. You're just grabbing them and bringing them up and over, okay? Up and over. So now you're just going to go all the way straight down the middle because there will be no bands in the way. You're just getting the bottom two bands and bringing them up, bend over, up, bend over, up, bend over. I hope you understand. So you're just going underneath the peg and grabbing the bottom two and bringing them up and over. And if you don't go underneath, then if you don't go underneath it and you just like grab up the bands, you're looming wrong. You have to go underneath all the other bands, okay? So now your loom should look like this. I did the other side as well. So you're just going, because it's just like the body basically. You're just grabbing the bottom two bands. I really hope you understand what I'm talking about. So then you're going to go and grab the bottom two white bands in the hair, and you're just going to bring them straight up, okay? This is what your loom should look like. So now I'm just going to do the other side of his head. Because all you're doing, you're just grabbing the bottom two bands up and over. And then with the hair again, you're just grabbing the bottom two white bands in the peg. You bring it up, over, and to the middle here. Once you do that, you're going to get your hook in the cap band, in all those bands on the top of his head, right here. You're going to go grab the one white band at the bottom, which is your cap band. Okay. So it looks like this. Then you're going to get the bottom one, bring that up, and then you're going to get this and stretch it really good, okay? And you're going to take it off the loom. And once you take it off the loom, that's it. You can stretch it out, make it as nice and as good as you like it. You're just stretching out the bands in case if it's curving or something. And that's just it. Now when you're taking it off the loom, you're getting your hook and you're taking all the bands off the peg. Now you can use your arms, but hands, sorry, not arms. I don't know how you'll do that. But if you use your hands, you can mess up all your work because you could just like rip it off violently. Well, hard. I don't really know how to say that. But that's why I like using the hook, because you know if you're using a hook, your work should still come out good. So once you do that, your charm could be mixed up. You just make it the way you like it, and there you go. You have Carlos. As you can see, mine's all mixed up. Like I said, you just stretch it out a bit, and that's really it. So please look at my model charm, like this video, and I'm going to do more, so please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you.